Hello guys and welcome back. So today we're going to be making homemade Yorkshire puddings. This is a recipe I've been doing for quite a while and I found it's pretty successful as well, so quite happy there. Now ingredients, what I use is half, so I use self-raising flour and plain flour, eggs and milk. So very simple recipe. First I'm just going to measure out half a cup of self-raising flour and then half a cup of plain flour. So altogether I should have 1 full cup of the mixed flours. And then I'm just going to take a sieve and I'm going to sieve the flour in. And I'm also going to add a little pinch of salt as well. And now I'm going to get my milk, so you can either use whole or semi-skimmed, doesn't matter. And I'm just going to measure up 1 cup of milk. So you want milk and flour to be equal measurements. And then I'm also going to be using 3 eggs that I'm just going to crack into there as well. And then I'm just going to take a whisk and I'm going to whisk the mixture till it's like a nice smooth consistency. And what I'm going to do then, I'm just going to pour it into this Pyrex, and then I'm going to put a little bit of plastic on top and I'm going to leave it in the fridge overnight. So I recommend like a minimum of 1 hour, but this is quite nice, you can just prepare it the night before. Now for my oil today, I'm actually going to be using lard because it's part of our 1930s, but normally I just use a little dash of olive oil as well as a little sprinkle of powdered pepper, but today's just going to be lard, so I'm just putting a very thin layer in each one. And then I'm going to put that into the oven at 200 degrees for 15 minutes so the lard is piping hot. Now I'm also just taking out my mixture. I'm just going to give it a good stir, just be sure it's all nice and mixed together. Now that the oil is piping hot, I'm just going to pour into each of the cases, so just a bit in each. And then if there's some that are like a little bit low at the end, I just top them up as well. You want to be as fast as possible in this process because you don't want that to cool down at all. So as soon as that's done, it goes straight into the oven as quick as I can for another about 15 minutes. Also very important, do not open the oven until the 15 minutes is up. And here should be our finished results. As you can see, they're really beautiful and they've risen really well as well. And yeah, here we go. Now with these you can also freeze them if you wanted to. Like traditionally we would serve ours on a cooked dinner with like gravy, but I know some people also have them like with jam as a dessert and stuff, because they are quite similar texture to like a profiterole. But we tend to go more savoury. That's the more traditional way for us. Again, it's dependent. I've tried it with Nutella before and it was really good. So it's completely up to you. That was back when I lived in Portugal and I didn't have access to make gravy at the time. I was really confused. So it's really good though. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day and hopefully this has helped to boost up your Sunday dinner game. So all the best, have a fantastic time. Bye, see you in the next one.